What's going on? What now, family? As you might know already, I'm not going to be on the show this week, but I'm in Dubai in my Liverpool jersey trying to see y'all here who with me with Liverpool, man. You never walk alone. And Mo Salah, man. Mo Salah fans. But I'm at the top of the Burj Khalifa, 124th floor. Look at that view. But anyway, y'all have a good show. Keep it going. What now? You already know what's going on. Peace.
How would you evaluate your season?
I think we ain't done yet.
For you personally,
I think we ain't done yet.
Marcus.
Wow. Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free. On the ground. South Carolina deserves to have it, and they do. Oh, and a left hand. Sends Fonseca down. Flat on his back. It's over. Irving and Curry. One-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown. Center field. Did he get it? Did he get it? Walk-off slam. Call it second quickly. Origi.
This is sick. Put this to music. I don't think he stepped out either. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen.
Okay. Welcome to an all-new episode of What Now, where we debate the hottest sports topics, dissect them, correct them, and give them to you from our perspective. I'm Jamie, and along with me is Tobias, Malin, and Jalen. Oh, I like that.
All right,
Malin and Jalen.
That's hard. That's hard right there. I like that.
we on something now.
All right, this is episode 3 of season 2, the football season. How we feeling?
Feeling good in college. I feel real
Pretty
good. NFL
good.
though.
Yeah. I've lost
say the
all
same as
feeling.
Toes.
Yeah, they are. We down bad.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that was bad. Ooh, that was bad, Jamie. I'm sorry. Ooh, that was bad.
We're not going to
That
talk
was
about it
bad.
this week. We're not going to talk about it.
that.
So before we go into the topics, make sure y'all like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and follow our Instagram at whatnow.on.omni and TikTok.
Follow, comment, share, all that. Retweet.
Oh yeah, all that.
Get on the talk.
5-star rating?
Hmm.
Can they do that?
Always.
Do it.
Subscribe. All that.
Hey man,
Ain't
and
no
some of
other choice.
y'all brands out there, y'all can reach out. Hey, we'll promote. We good out here.
I personally would love to be a promoter for Celsius energy drinks.
Oh, I can do that too. I'd be
Shameless
Celsius
plug.
energy drinks. Oh, okay. I heard those things are terrible for you though, but still.
Cut that
They're
out.
the best ones on.
They're
They're the
delicious
best ones on the market.
and they're
But-
fat burning. I don't know about all that.
How about you
but-
just use good natural energy? Get some sleep. How about that? How about that? Yeah.
Well, I would get some sleep if we. Never mind.
Don't say it.
I knew exactly
Alrighty.
what she was about to say.
So let's get into it. So for segment number 1 today, we have dubbed this one "The Grass Isn't Always Greener." So, did Devonta Adams make a mistake leaving Aaron Rodgers? Debate.
I'm gonna go first.
Yes. He did.
Oh,
Yes. He made
I
a
don't think
mistake.
so. I don't think
He
so.
made a mistake.
me neither. But let's hear it.
I think it goes both ways. I think Aaron misses him, for sure. You already know he's upset with
absolutely.
them young guys.
Aaron definitely missed
And
him.
I think that in a time like this, Devontae could be eating right now. I feel like that would make the Packers better. And of course, the Raiders are 0-3, so not looking too good for them.
I don't think they're gonna be 0
You
for
see,
long though.
I'm thinking the same.
Well,
as
of course
you,
they're
Jamie,
not.
like,
Yeah, not for long. Like I still think the Raiders have a much better chance of making the playoffs than the Packers. And even if the Packers do, I don't think they're gonna last longer.
making the playoffs.
Actually, you know,
You gotta think about
because
the
their
division.
division,
I don't know.
The
They're
division
in
is
a-
so bad.
They're in a wild
Exactly.
division, yeah. Like,
I'll say this, maybe not the playoffs, but going further. They have a much better chance of going further than the Packers in the playoffs. Definitely.
I mean, you got A-Rod on your team. That's definitely a factor.
The A-Rod, like we said in the last podcast, he hates his receivers. Like the chemistry just is not there with them. I feel like Green Bay is a miserable place to be right now. Like the receiver, sorry, it's an offensive player. I feel like it's a bad place. I feel like they've got controversy going on with the coach, the play calling and stuff. You already know there's problems in the front office with A-Rod.
All the receivers in the locker room walking on eggshells.
Exactly. Yeah. So Devontae, I mean, if Devontae Adams was back in Green Bay, I mean, he may have been okay. I mean, yeah. But I feel like he's in a better position to actually win the Super Bowl. To actually, I mean, even though I'm not saying the Raiders will win the Super Bowl, but he's in a better position now. The Raiders have a defense this year. Derek Carr is a pretty good quarterback. They've got a great offense. They got a lot of weapons. He left because he wants to win, not just to eat.
See, I see what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like he ain't used. Like he's still the number one for the Raiders, but he ain't used to not being the man. Like basically the only option. Like he got Hunter Renfrow, Waller on the team. Is like he like the other what was it? I don't think it was last week or the week before. He only had 2 catches. Like he is not used to that.
Yeah. So it comes down to
I'm on the fence about it. It's like he is in a better overall situation, kind of.
It all depends on what your goal is.
Exactly. Yeah. Look on what he wants at this point. That's all it depends on. Jamie, what do you think?
But how it's looking, they might not come out the division.
Who?
The Raiders.
Well, you saw the Chargers are kind of beat up now. I was high on my Chargers, but like their defense is beat up. Bosa's out. What's the Rashawn Slater? He's out for the whole season.
Someone on this podcast said the Broncos ain't going to make the playoffs. And
I forgot about the Broncos.
They're sitting second in the division.
That ain't gonna last.
I said they was gonna get there.
They ain't gonna last long. That ain't.
Somebody said they was gonna miss. So.
All right, they probably gonna start losing. They probably gonna hit a losing streak. But
have they faced anybody from the division yet? I don't think they have.
Nah,
I don't think so.
I don't think they could beat any of them teams in the division. Honestly, I don't.
When they're fully
healthy. When they're fully healthy,
they probably can't because they've been looking trash. I don't know how they 2-1.
Jamie, I heard. You want to say something?
I mean, I agree. Depends on what his goal is, but I think he's in an overall better position to be better longer. I don't know. Packers don't really look that good. I don't want to hear anything, but they don't.
And I'm kind of biased, so y'all know I do not like Karen Rodgers. I do not like him. Bro. He's Karen Rodgers, bro. He complains.
He really,
so much.
He slick is. It's like I got mixed emotions with him. Some stuff I'm agree with. Some stuff I'm just like, come on, bro. Like
his body.
He always in the headlines.
It is terrible.
That too, like the cameras pan to him
like,
every time.
It catches him crying. Like, bro, relax.
Bro, see, they catch a roll. He rolls his eyes every time they drop the ball.
Throws his hands up.
Rolls his eyes. I'm like, dude, like, come on. And
you go out there and catch it.
Are you sure you want to play still? That's how I'm thinking. Like,
and then
I don't think he wants to be there.
And then correct me if I'm wrong, I've never seen, like, you do other quarterbacks, you'll see them get into it with the receivers. I never see him get into it with the receivers. He decides to go to the media and
aggressive, bro. Like, he just
passive
aggressive. He has a weird attitude.
Yeah.
He just got a diva type attitude.
He does. He acts like a receiver as a quarterback. That's how receivers are. How he acts, that's how he acts. And it's okay for man. But yes, exactly. That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. I mean, you as a receiver, that like type of mentality is okay because you expect it.
Yeah.
I mean, we expect that, so it's okay. But for quarterback, man, you're a leader, dog. Like your attitude is gonna reflect on the whole team. Like,
and you're one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Like,
and that's the
you're like to a different standard.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly.
Yeah, but I think the grass is greener in conclusion for Devontae. Maybe not.
You don't think the grass is
greener. For Devontae, I think it's great. I think it's green on the other side. Maybe not.
Yes,
wait. I'm saying it's green.
You're right. You're right.
It's not as green. I'll say that.
I got.
He got as much crabgrass right now.
Yeah. It's a little patchy. A little bit patchy.
Yeah, a little patchy.
All right, let's move on. Segment number 2. This could be us, but I hated that. Okay, a big move. A big move that could have been taken off in the off season, but didn't happen.
Ooh.
I mean, I got one. It's pretty obvious.
That's fair.
Brady could have retired.
Oh, Jamie! Jamie, you get some off. You have to get some off your chest.
You want him to? You don't want him to?
No, it doesn't mean. Okay, this isn't really a could be. This could be us with you playing. I'm just saying, like this could be us. No, I'm saying this could be us. We could be Tom Brady list, and we could be rocking with Kyle Trask. I'm good.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We're
yeah.
next. Like, we're good on that.
When did Matt Ryan sign to the Colts?
Last
Did he
year,
sign?
no?
I don't know.
Off-season.
This is
past
first year.
offseason.
If that would have happened, I think y'all would have had Matt Ryan or Carson Wentz.
And I would have never mind.
Or you know who you could have had? Mitchell Trubisky.
We're
Oh my God.
We're good on that.
You could have had Money Mitch.
We're good. But yeah, Tom Brady could have retired and then what? I mean, we would have definitely had somebody who wasn't Kyle Trask yet, but
Or James, y'all could have went back to Jabba.
I mean,
because he was available too. He didn't
I
sign
do
till
love
like
me
July.
some Jameis. I don't know if he would have come
Jameis
back though after all that.
He get unnecessary hate, bro. Like
He
Jameis, he get unnecessary hate.
Majority of the time, it's not his fault, and I will die on that hill.
Dude, he's a character. Like it was pain everywhere.
It's funny.
That is funny.
All right.
I would say my move. I mean, don't laugh, but I think Matt Ryan should have stayed another year. I think he would have been more comfortable in our system, and he would be doing what he's normally supposed to do. And
Did I not say?
I still take him as a better option than Mariota at the moment.
I agree with you, but they had to get rid of him, bro. He had to go. They just need to start over. I just feel like the Falcons need to start over.
See, we did, and when they let him go, I was happy kind of because I was like, all right, we about to get one of these young bucks. We about to tank this year. I ain't worried about it. I was down to go first 3 picks at first, but then we got Mariota.
still
I was
gonna.
like, no, we are not.
I think y'all could.
We are not. Hey, you saw. I don't care if it was Seahawks. You saw us pull out that win, and we've been close in all our games this year. Hey, we're not as bad as people try to make us seem. Now, am I fighting for us to get a playoff spot? No. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
He would have been, but he still needs to hang up the cleats. So he could have
Yeah,
stayed
see,
another year with y'all.
He could have rolled home in the sunset with us one more year. Hang it up after about a 6-11 season, and just go on about it. But
did he sign let's see.
We got Marcus Mariota.
Matt Ryan contract. Let's see what Matt Ryan's contract is real quick. He signed okay, it's just for 1 season. All right.
They getting rid of him.
It's 2 seasons.
How old is he?
No, it's 2 seasons.
Oh, how old is he? About 36, ain't it?
He came in 2008, didn't he?
He about 36 to 38. Nah, because Aaron Rodgers only 38. So
I think he was in that.
He got to be about 30.
No, he's gonna be there till 2024. But I guess he can retire still, but he's contracted through 2024. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. The Colts, and especially how they look this season. Ooh. And like Mike Thomas said, Mike Thomas said, the NFL is changing now. You need a mobile quarterback. You have to have him, basically. That's just how the game is. So,
the last couple of Super Bowls have been won without one.
It was, Jimmy. Jimmy was a little bit mobile. Jimmy just didn't want to be.
They didn't win.
What do you mean? Super Bowl winners. Oh, my bad. Yeah. I thought you meant like people made it to the Super Bowl.
No, I had Stafford, Brady.
Stafford's a mobile quarterback.
I guess you can call him what?
Stafford's pretty mobile. He can move around the pocket.
What is your standard of mobile?
Compared to Brady, I'll tell you that. He can move around compared to Brady.
I don't know. Brady got the most.
Hey, Brady,
I'm not going to say the most, but them QB sneaks, Brady don't play.
And he needs to stop. He needs to stop running too. We saw that play.
Hey, you saw he broke his brace.
Yes, he broke his brace, bro. I thought he broke his
leg, bro.
Me too. I was like, oh.
I did not have the time.
Oh my God.
I think I was like in the fetal position, ready to cry.
You were. You got that.
Hey, you was gonna get ready for Kyle Trask.
I do not want him. I do not.
This
want
could
him.
be us.
Hey,
goodbye.
We'll give you Mason. You want Mason? Mason Rudolph.
We're good.
Bambi. What they call him, Bambi? Yeah.
That's exactly what he is.
Deer in headlights.
I give you one or two, kind of. AJ Brown. Staying with the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans should have paid him. They should have paid him. They see this man going off. They should have paid him. Plain and simple. It's obvious. I don't know why they didn't. It's stupid. You see, Tennessee is now they're so one-dimensional. Yeah, that's right. One-dimensional.
I mean, they kind of already were before that.
But at least, when it came down to the wire, they could throw the ball a little bit. And then they acquired, who was it? Robert Woods. Robert Woods, AJ Brown. That's a pretty good duo right there. Even Tannehill can't mess that up. Come on now.
Yeah, he can.
Tannehill's not that bad. Come on now. He's another Kirk.
He bat on Matt Ryan level.
He another Kirk Cousins.
Real mid.
Yeah.
Kirk
He's another
cousin.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. But Kirk Cousins, he's not that bad either. Kirk Cousins, when Kirk Cousins is good, he's good. But when he's bad, he's bad. That's the same thing. Ryan Tannehill, same thing. But that's my other one. I know it was like a rumor and stuff, but Eagles should have sold out like the Rams and picked up Deebo Samuel. They should have picked him up. That team would have been absolutely unstoppable right now. You wouldn't have been stopped. That offense, yeah. But
all right,
that's mine. This could be us.
Mine is kind of not off season, but kind of like mid season. I want to see Kenny play. I want to see Kenny play.
Oh, you have to do that.
Boy, it ain't got me. Yeah, perk me up real quick.
I'm sorry, I knew it was
KP.
triggering, but I need to see Kenny play, man. Because watching these games is just like, I feel like something else. It's just like they need it. They need something.
Yeah,
but I feel like Tomlin doesn't want to be flip floppy if Kenny flops. So I feel like he's just waiting on that.
Tomlin wants to be morally sound. That's it. He wants
to make a very sound starting decision, and I'm not going to be against it. But I want to see my boy Kenny play.
It'll be a spark, but I don't see their season going any different.
Maybe it'd be different than it's going right now.
I think that even goes to my point. Like, if the season's not going anywhere, at least give your first draft pick a chance to.
Get some experience.
I agree. But back to what I said last week, he's not the guy. Mitchell Trubisky needs to be on the bench. He does. We saw that Thursday night.
He's not the guy.
He's just not the guy. I'm not buying it.
It's so funny because when you said that last week, you were like, hey, y'all gonna see tonight.
And you saw it. You saw it
that game. I was like, dang.
Yes, you see what I'm talking about, bro. Like I'll give him some credit. He looked really good in the first quarter. He did. I was like, okay. He out here.
He looked straight in the first quarter.
He looked straight in the first quarter. And the second half, I'm like, oh my good. It's like that horse meme, the horse looking real pretty, like in the front.
Yeah,
front half, and they just
be all drawn out.
I was like, oh God, there's a real Mitchell Trubisky. Get him off the field. If I was at that game, I would stand on the front row seat and boo him every time. I would be booing him every single time he got to the sideline. Boo. Boo. Wait. Boo.
Didn't he get a turnover at the end of the game? How about your boo?
I boo him every single time. Every time. Anyway, that's my rant.
All right. Side note. Your mic sounds like real quiet now.
Am I?
Yeah, something was weird.
Say something. All right.
Anyways, all right. Next segment. I want to hear y'all's way too early MVP vote. I got mine. Mine is my bench on my fantasy team every single week.
Damn.
My 0-3 club. Anyone? Well, I'm 3-0 in my other league, but okay. Y'all can go ahead. Let's hear your basic ones.
I want to hear y'all.
Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead, Tobias.
I mean, I feel like everyone's gonna say Jalen Hurts or like Josh Allen.
That was mine, Jalen Hurts.
See, that was one. I had another one. Well,
he had a bike up plan.
Wait, who? Was it Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen?
Jalen Hurts was my first pick.
Okay, who's your other one? You better not say his name. Please do not say.
That's why I told y'all to go.
Please do not say his name. I think I know who he's about to say. Is it? He's not one who we talked about before, right?
I wasn't about to say Josh Allen. Not yet. I ain't about
okay, I think I know. I know he about to say now. I know he about to say. But yeah, Tua. Okay, I'm about to say like people not say Tua.
I am not a Tua believer.
Oh, then
I'm
who?
sorry.
Herbert?
Don't say it.
Patty.
Oh, yeah, that is a good point. I can see him sneaking out of nowhere and winning it. He's been playing good.
Because they gonna give him all the credit because he lost Tyreek. So and when they get back to the same spot, watch this.
I think he's second best odds to win at this point right now. Behind Josh
I'm so tired of him.
Well,
all he has to do is put on his cleats and he's gonna be in the conversation.
he's got that
Brady effect.
I don't know if I want to say it.
does.
I don't know if I want to say it, but he's got that superstar quality to him.
So in one of the
he
films,
definitely does.
I'm not sure. I think I told Jamie this, but in one of the films I watch with my film studies I be watching during the week, I saw one with Patrick Mahomes, and they showed how there's this one play. I think the play went for like 35, 40 yards, but it was during the Chargers game, I believe. But so Mahomes snaps the ball, it's 3rd and like 10. Snaps the ball, QB's got to process everything. He sees his left tackle literally drag somebody, hold him down. Patrick Mahomes, and this is all in a span of 2 seconds. He looks at the ref, gives a rest like a split second. Ref just goes like, okay, you're not going to throw a flag? Bet. Cocks back, throws for like 40 yards. You know how fast you have to process that? Like that as a quarterback, you have to sit there.
I'd say because he didn't want to waste the throw.
Exactly. You got to do all your pre-snap reads, snap the ball, you see a hole, check with the ref, then go through all your reads. You're doing like that. That's crazy. And then you know how fast the NFL rush is too. That is wild. That's next level. That's his IQ's off the charts. But that play alone to me is MVP caliber. Like that blew my mind.
I mean, he does stuff like that.
Saying MVP off of one play.
Yeah, exactly. He does it all the time. But Patrick Mahomes, I'm good with that. Jalen, you got one?
Yeah, and I wish my boy Reek was here to hear this. I'm going Lamar.
Okay, I was hoping somebody. I was like,
I was gonna go Lamar.
I was like, Reek probably losing his mind. We didn't say Lamar yet.
I just feel like the league got a vendetta against him.
What was that?
The league they against Lamar for some reason. So I just don't even
know why.
Yeah, I do know why.
He's just not traditional, bro.
Max Kellerman said it this morning, honestly.
He said that
he's not traditional, and he's doing it in different ways. And I feel like Lamar, like him being a quarterback and him being able to like run like that, and he's getting better throwing. He's just like an all around. We had this argument today at work about Lamar I think Lamar can win MVP. I think Lamar is the best. First of all, he's the best athlete.
I think he can win
and
it.
They better pay him if he wins it.
Yes.
And it needs to be 500.
I say 300 guaranteed. 300 guaranteed. They better not play with that, man.
But you can say it's just like this. Like I compare him like Troy Polamalu on defense. You can a lot of people make the argument that
he's
Troy
just
is
a good player. Just like it's not.
Yes, that's it. Perfect.
He's a baller, bro.
He walks on the field. There's no out of the other 21 people out there.
It's like playing touch or two-hand touch. Like
he played backyard football.
The best player is gonna get the ball.
Exactly. Yes, and that's why people are saying they're saying he's not a good quarterback, but they're saying he's a great player. The same thing with Troy Polamalu. He may not be the best safety ever play of time, but they're saying he's one of the best defensive players. He's just a better football player. That's all. Lamar steps on the field at the time. He's the best football player out there.
Best football player.
Yeah, facts. Football player.
That's all. I like that.
That's my MVP, man. He's going
that.
crazy. He's going insane.
Yeah,
but he's not
going crazy. I can't lie.
Side note.
This is looking like his 2019 season so far.
He has what?
And he's playing. And I feel like he's actually like mechanically and like IQ wise, he's playing way better.
Oh yeah, like you can't tell me he's not a above average passer. Like if you say that, you don't like
you're hating at that point.
He has 17 or 12 touchdowns. Which one? I know he had a lot.
12.
I think 12. Yeah, he's leading the league.
He counts for
passing touchdowns.
Fox released a stat was talking about like compared all the divisions, like how many touchdowns. I think the AFC North had like 34. Lamar counts for 33% of that. That's crazy. Round 33.
Josh Allen has 12 touchdowns too, but I think his are both rushing and passing.
But Lamar,
I think Lamar just has straight 12 passing touchdowns and probably like 2 or 3 more rushing.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. Like Lamar has more. Like Lamar's total touchdowns. You know, he's counting for more total touchdowns, like a third of the total touchdowns in the AFC North, which is just
that's crazy.
Steelers got like 2%. 2 touchdowns.
I
We're
mean,
just
we don't
gonna-
have
We're
many.
averaging
stop.
like 18
Oh,
points.
so I know, I'm doing side notes and stuff, but I have to say it's just because I know it trigger a lot of feathers, but I still don't think he's better than Justin Herbert at quarterback.
Who?
I still don't.
Who?
Lamar.
Why? It doesn't matter.
Like, I was about to say, as much as I love Justin Herbert, you talking about overall quarterback or just like passing mechanics? But like that's a topic for another day.
Yeah,
We ain't
time
gonna
for
dwell
another
on it.
day. Time for another day. We'll save that topic. We probably should save it for next week with Reed, but yeah, he probably
he gonna-
Oh, yes.
he probably slamming the desk. Like, no,
You need
no.
to save that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, moving on. Last major topic. This one has been dubbed No Bowl, which I think is funny. Y'all think it was a good idea for the NFL to remove the traditional like Pro Bowl game and change it to like the flag football and skills competition kind of thing
Yes.
they've got going on? I do too.
That was a quick answer. Both of you. Quick.
Because bro, ever since I can remember, I'm pretty sure it was like middle school when I actually like started paying attention to NFL. The Pro Bowl has just been so weak, like, and that's all you hear about is how it's not.
I never
real
watch it.
football. It's all they do. They don't even tackle
Either.
anymore. They be out there dancing, just throwing
They
up
wrap
crazy
up. They
passes.
were just literally wrapping up.
Yeah, like so if you gonna do that, there ain't no point in playing.
That
And,
or you like
you go back to that. Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. You were still talking.
And I'll just say, like, go back to like those old NFL throwbacks to where they used to do the skills thing. Like, go back to that. I've been saying that. I'm glad they're finally doing it.
Yeah.
Those are more fun to watch too, I feel like.
No, for
Mhm.
sure. For sure.
Like, who's the best athlete out here? Like, we don't want
Yeah.
to see y'all play pansy football.
Because I feel like this is kind of going back to the NBA All-Star game, how it was just a pickup game, basically. You want to see the best players from each conference play each other, like real matted. And for them to just go out there and just do BS is just like underwhelming for a fan.
Yeah, it's like I know
and
y'all
then-
worried about injuries, but y'all got to play some football.
I was
Yeah.
thinking it was better kind of thinking about the NBA All-Star game and stuff too. Cause I mean, granted, I don't really watch the NBA All-Star game really. If it's on, I'll watch. But like, I feel like a lot of people talk about the slam dunk competition. Like it's
sorry, no.
entertaining. So that the skill
Even if it is
competition for
boring though,
NFL
but it's like people look forward to it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I
definitely.
don't
I'm
know.
about to say because I think last year at the Pro Bowl they had like a dodgeball game. Like, I do not want to see my favorite NFL players playing dodgeball. Like, that is not fun for me. It ain't like
Well, Tobias, I
dodgeball.
don't think you agree with us. So let's hear it from you.
I was listening. I didn't agree first, and I was listening to y'all's takes. I was being
Gotcha.
I was being very open minded right there. Yeah, and it's a good point because I was thinking. First off, I just want to see some physicality. I was a physical player. Jay, I was pretty physical. So I want to see somebody hit. Forget all that. I saw 2 touch. I was like, "What? This ain't football, bro. This is soft. Like, what is this?" And I listened to it, so I get the injury side and everything. And then what really started to pull me off the other side is I thought about whether I'd rather see a halfway played game or them going full out on 2-hand touch or whatever at that point. But they got to go full out. And like, they better not be doing this, just let people run by and everything. I want to see them actually compete. I want to see somebody fight for the ball, like for that type of stuff.
I mean, I think if
That's
it's
what I'm saying.
a 7-on-7 flag football game, the skill positions. I mean, that's what we really.
Yeah, it's
watch.
a skill position.
We don't care about the linemen and stuff like that. Like
Shoot, I do.
skill position, like the best corner versus the best wideout.
Yeah.
Just
I
straight
don't-
up running
we're gonna-
routes.
we're gonna
I mean,
battle.
that's what we want to see.
I like seeing the.
Oh, they
pass
can do
rush
like
stuff.
one-on-ones as a skills competition. I'd like to see that.
That'd be cool too.
So at this point, is it even worth drafting or having Pro Bowl like centers and stuff, Pro Bowl guards at this
I
point?
mean,
Probably
Yeah,
until
'cause
you
you
like
wanna
get awards and
honor
stuff,
them.
being like all pro and things like that.
yeah, they still want to honor them for their good seasons, but like as far as playing in the game, like they ain't got to worry about that.
So- so-
The linemen can go ahead and take vacation early if they want to.
I saw this one thing on Twitter. It's talking about how I think during the Pro Bowl week or whatever, there should be a game for the 2 final, those 2 worst teams in NFL and they have to play for the first round pick or something like that. I thought that was funny.
I would slit like to see that.
That would be kind of fun.
I like to see that, especially like if it's like last year or the year. When was the year that when Trevor Lawrence was there? it'd be fun to see that. Because remember, it was like the Lions and the Jaguars for a while going. It'd be funny to see.
No,
those
it was
two
the Jets.
compete.
It was the Jets and the Jaguars because the
Jets
Jets
and
literally
Jaguars.
gave up. They were 0 and whatever, and they won like 2 games. So like they ended the
Yeah, they just
season.
gave up. Yeah, stop tanking. It'd be fun to see that. Like them actually compete for Trevor Lawrence. It'd be fun to see that.
Yeah, that's right.
And then they'll see like Trevor Lawrence. He wear another team's jersey. He don't want to go to New York or something. So he's pulling.
You don't want to go to either team. I like to see that.
Yeah.
All right. Moving right along. I think we've got a new segment, but I'm not going to introduce it. I think I'm going to let you do it.
All right, y'all. You know, we've had this idea for a while. It was supposed to go on beginning of this month, but we never got to it. So we're going to start it going to the month of October, called Jay's Top 5. And this is my top 5 teams in the NFL and college. So we're going to start off with college since we haven't had any topics about college today. So that top 5 really looks almost identical to the AP poll, but I made one tweak. So, you know, starting at 1, you got my team, the Dolls, UGA, number 1, you already know. And then 2, Bama, 3, Ohio State, 4, Michigan, sadly. I didn't want to put them there, but sadly 4. And 5, that's where I made my tweet because I said it last week. And definitely after this past weekend, they didn't show me anything different.
Thank you.
Clemson is not a top 5 team. I don't care what nobody says. I don't want to see them up there. They're barely in my top 10. But and this is not biased, I told him so.
I know who you about to say.
My number 5, yes, sir.
I know who you about to say.
Number 5, Kentucky. Let's go.
What?
Put them up there. Put them up there.
What?
Put them
Kentucky.
up there.
I'd rather you put
Kentucky
Tennessee. Kentucky.
We gotta see, bro. Kentucky is good, bro. All right. If they upset us, I wouldn't be surprised.
You heard it here first.
What?
You heard it here first.
If Kentucky upset UGA, I would
What now?
Kentucky.
Yeah, what now?
Kentucky from Lexington, Kentucky. That Kentucky.
All right,
Blue White Wildcats.
They are number 7, bro. Like it's 2
No.
spots.
Who they almost lose to this week? Somebody please tell me that. They almost lost this week.
I don't care.
No. I thought you were about to say Tennessee.
Tobias.
Clemson almost lost too, and they
You
didn't
know who
move.
else almost lost, Tobias?
Who?
Michigan. So
Michigan did not
play.
almost lost. That game was not
Did
as
not
close as
almost
people thought
lost?
it was. The score didn't
All right.
indicate that.
But you
So
almost
tell me
And Maryland's a
who
good
you
team.
want.
Maryland's a good team, though.
Give
Oh,
us your
now Maryland's
NFL
good.
top
Now
5.
Maryland's
and
good.
then we'll discuss. Wow.
We gotta see. I gotta see who the Kentucky. I saw the score. Hold on. Kentucky schedule. Wait, let's see.
Who would you rather have as number 5? Kentucky, USC, or Tennessee?
Tennessee. I saw Tennessee play. Tennessee is
Tennessee
a top
is good.
5 team right now. They are.
They're a top 8 team, which they are at number 8.
Side note, Penn State's up there too. Y'all gonna see them. How they start.
Oh, Penn
playing.
State solid.
But
Penn State solid.
For now, I'd put Tennessee because I don't think because who the UC almost lost to was it Fresno? Somebody. It was Oregon State. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want them that
State.
high up there either.
No.
So since they're number 6, I just didn't mention.
Kentucky. All right, Kentucky schedule for all right. Yeah, thank you. What now, fans, for sitting in with this? Who they're about to explode. I hope they beat the brakes off of Ole Miss this week because Ole Miss is not number 14.
Correct.
They don't even need to be in the top 25. Ole Miss is.
I think that's true too.
Northern Illinois, the same Northern Illinois that was sorry last year, that got waxed like 63-0 4 times by my Wolverines as well. Yes, Northern Illinois is sorry. They almost lost to Northern Illinois 23-31. They only beat Youngstown State, yes, FCS 31-0, and then they beat Florida Swamp.
What you want to do?
I want them to demolish them. Top 5 teams don't no, they don't do that. They don't do that. And Miami, Ohio, 37-13. No, that's not my get them out of my top 5. No.
But guess what the same McCall?
What, man?
Jay's top 5. So you can go on with that. Before Tobias has an aneurysm, I'm just gonna move it on to the NFL. All right, my top 5 NFL teams coming up. All right, number 1 might be a little controversial after this last weekend, but I still think they're the best team in the league. I got the Bills. Coming in at number 2, a team that surprised me, but I kind of expected it. I got the Eagles. And number 3, I'm really on the fence about this one, but until I see somebody just take them away, completely, I'm put them there. Chiefs, they number 3. And then coming in number 4, I got the Dolphins. I'm not a Tua believer. That's why they're not higher. And number 5, I got, hate to say it, but I got the Bucks at number 5 because even a decimated Bucks team still almost, they had a chance to win. Like, just imagine when everybody gets back and they get a full healthy team later on the season.
Healthy.
We already know what's going to happen with Brady. So
I feel like somebody missing from that.
I feel like somebody is missing.
I feel like somebody missing.
I feel like
I
the
know you're
Bucks,
not gonna
one
say
team
the
is missing.
Steelers.
You put the Bucks there, but I don't know. I feel like somebody's better than the Bucks. I don't know who. I feel like I'm missing it.
I'm about to say, hey, y'all, this is what
I'm
y'all.
trying to-
for. Y'all chime in.
I'm trying to look for something.
No, I'm good with that. This is called Malin's
I
top
can't
5.
really argue though. I can't really
Hold on,
argue
wait.
with top 5, but
I need to look at the teams real quick.
it's something. It's doing something to me. It's triggering.
Yeah, there's somebody's missing. I don't know who, but somebody's missing.
I think y'all trying to throw the Ravens in there or something.
Which
They could be there later on, but as of
Later
week
on.
3, or week 4 now.
I definitely agree with
I
your
don't
top
know.
3 though. Your top 3 is perfect.
I don't know. I think maybe the Rams. Maybe I put the Rams over the Bucks. Actually, I would. I think I would.
I'm concerned about Stafford. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
He looking a little shaky.
You look a little seasoned right now.
I mean, he's probably playing through some pain.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, I think his
so, too.
elbow's still messed up. They just
I think
saying
he's
he
going to
can
end
go.
up getting UCL surgery.
I don't know, Jay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think anybody's missing. I think just a lot of teams after 4 aren't playing how I expect them to play. The Bucks aren't playing how I expect.
The top 3 teams are like solid, but everybody else after that, there's like the middle of the pack, like the middle pack of the top tier teams.
Wait,
I'm
hold
surprised
up.
y'all aren't higher on the Dolphins.
I was just about to say Dolphins. Yeah, Dolphins are playing much better than Bucks right now.
They're on there. The Dolphins are already on there.
They're
Yeah,
number
he has
4.
one there.
Oh, you put them at 4? Okay.
Yeah,
Who
because I
was
said I'm not a Tua believer. That's why they're not higher.
Bucks
but-
are not playing like they should be top 5 power rankings or anything.
Yeah.
I think he might be ranking us based on our potential. Give us a couple weeks, let everyone come back.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
we're
saying.
gonna be
Like
good.
knowing what
I
they're
am very
playing with
disappointed
and
in
that
how we're playing.
They're still not. I mean, I know they haven't scored over 20 points all season, but they don't have anybody. Brady playing last week. Brady
That last drive by Brady was about to look like something.
Oh my gosh, Tobias witnessed
Brady
it
almost
all.
Brady the other day.
That was, and I think
that's without his top receivers. So that's why I'm like,
that last play was his fault. That last play, it was a bad play call. It was Brian Leftwich.
It was also a good.
It's a bad play call. Yeah.
Leftwich was it? Who was it? Who's the head coach now?
Todd Bowles.
Is this Bowles? Yeah,
Bowles.
Bro, Brady was blowing at him, boy.
Oh yeah,
he was mad, boy.
And
I
then
was mad too.
You saw what somebody tweeted about it. Somebody made a comment about it and said like that's who he always been. No, actually, sorry, I'm thinking about Mahomes. Mahomes is coordinator. My bad.
Oh yeah, because they were fighting.
Yeah, they were fighting.
him
that's the
and
first time I
the
seen him.
enemy?
Yeah, I was. That's
Oh,
first
That
time.
wasn't the first time he's gotten
McCoy.
into something with the player though.
Yeah, they see
I
he's
think he
always.
got
John McCoy said that
Yeah, that's what it was.
Andy Reid always been like that.
Not Andy Reid,
That
but
was our
Behemi, whatever.
I mean, not Andy Reid. Yeah,
The
the
enemy.
enemy. My bad.
The enemy.
But yeah, those are my top 5.
I like that, Jay. I like that, Jay.
I like it too.
I like that.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all.
I like that. Even though I don't agree with your Kentucky thing. I don't know what.
Oh, we couldn't tell.
I'm sorry. I've already reacted on that. I did not expect you to
Yeah, you
say
gotta jump
Kentucky.
in the
Like I thought you about to say somebody totally different. You went
I skipped them
Kentucky.
2 spots up. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's not like they were number 15. They're
I know.
number 7.
Yeah, we can talk about that more. I don't know if Kentucky top 5. The 5 is still up for grabs because it's just like the NFL. Though none of them really want to prove it right now.
I don't believe in USC. They ain't played anybody.
Me neither.
Correct.
Clemson weak, and Tennessee they up there too. Like I want to see them in Kentucky play or Tennessee and Georgia play. Like all that stuff's coming up, so we gonna really find out.
All right, Jamie, where we at now?
It's time for a hot take.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Hot take. Yeah, that's me.
Not Jalen with the fan.
It's hot. All right. Y'all ready for a hot
Put
take?
the fan on.
We're still in college football here, all right? So, you what now? People, I know y'all love the hot take segment. I know y'all love it right now. So we got a steaming one for you here. Y'all never.
I'm not ready. I'm really not.
College football playoff. Just for now, I'm gonna let y'all guess who I'm about to say. College football playoff. I do think there's one team that could make the college football playoff at number 3 or 4 this year.
No, you said it the other day, and I looked at you like you lost your mind.
I might want to guess.
Oh my gosh. I
Jamie
need a
probably-
hint.
They're in the Big Ten, aren't they? See. What, Penn State?
Minnesota.
Yes, that's who you said.
Boy,
Are you crazy?
All right.
Stand off.
I think
Yeah, you
Minnesota.
crazy.
I think the Minnesota Golden Gophers can make the college football
Listen.
playoffs. Hear me out. All right.
Hey,
Let's
shout out
pull
to
up.
that boy.
First off, they have a very, very, very easy schedule. So they've already blasted New Mexico State 38-0, Western Illinois 62-10, then Colorado 49-7, then Michigan State 34-7. These aren't cupcakes.
I already told you Michigan State wasn't
Yeah,
good.
they're overrated. Then now they face. There's their upcoming schedule: Purdue, Illinois, then Penn State, Rutgers,
That's an L.
Nebraska, Northwestern, Iowa, and Wisconsin. That's it. If they beat Penn State, they already got one big game. That's one big game on the resume. That's all they need. They can go undefeated this whole season. After that, all they have to do is beat either Michigan or Ohio State. That's it. And I think they can beat both of them. I do. And then the college football playoffs, they can go undefeated. They could.
Can I say something though?
Go ahead.
They can go undefeated. They can move up
Mhm.
the little AP top 25. They will not make the playoffs. And
But
do you
why
know
not?
why? Because they won't get ratings if they're in the playoffs.
They
These
have-
people are biased. I don't care if they say they're not. They are. They vote with a little bit of a bias. They vote for what's going to bring a rating. It would be really cool to see
I'm sorry, you can't.
in the playoffs.
There's a couple conferences you can't leave out. You can the Big 12 you can possibly leave out of the college football playoffs, but I don't think you can leave the Big 10 or the
You saw
SEC. I
she
just
looked at
don't.
you.
I'm sorry, Jamie. You
No,
can't.
you could leave. You could leave them out.
You
They
can leave
do
the Big
leave
12, but
us
you
out.
can't leave the Big 10. You've got Ohio State, Michigan, both
Okay.
of those teams in there. You can't leave them out.
And you
If
know who they're
Minnesota
going to
can
put in over Minnesota? One of them. Even with a loss to them, they'll
Well,
do it.
I said if they beat them in the Big 10 championship because they're in the West. Ohio State, Michigan are in the East.
They'll still leave them out. Promise.
I don't think so. If they beat
But so
them,
how
they
were the
undefeated.
ratings last year with Cincinnati in there?
Cincinnati went undefeated. I'm saying Minnesota goes
I'm
undefeated.
saying how were the ratings? How did that go? I don't know.
They went 4. Cincinnati was 4. Cincinnati was 4.
And he's talking about
UGA
the
was,
TV ratings, like
Yeah.
watching.
I don't know.
Because I said they don't typically.
That's what
put
that's
in
what
like
she
a
was.
play-
but
like-
But
that's
this
what
is
she
a
brought
Big
up.
10 team. It doesn't matter. It don't matter about the team. This is a Big 10 team. And
I don't
Minnesota
know.
has been Minnesota's been on the verge the past 2 years. I've kept track. Minnesota's a solid team last year. Now they're blasting teams. Depending on what they do with Penn State and if they make it to the Big 10. If they do, they beat Ohio State. That's enough. That's just like beating Alabama, Georgia. We already said we're putting them on those tiers right now. If they beat Ohio State, they're in the college football playoffs.
I still think there are other teams that will get more votes than them. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And do I think
Yeah.
that even if, I don't know, they could win out, sure. But I think there are other bigger name teams
There's-
that will
you think
get
there's-
more
you
votes
think-
than them.
You think of a blue, yeah, I can see that. If a blue blood program,
know what I mean?
if you put a blue blood program against Minnesota, yeah, I'll say then that's
Even
gonna be the-
Clemson, they will put Clemson in because they
I'm just saying-
love
No,
Clemson.
look, I see what you're saying. Let Minnesota win the Big Ten championship, but let Clemson win the ACC championship, and let USC win Pac-12. I bet they
Mhm.
put USC and Clemson.
They
In.
put USC and
I agree.
Clemson because
I can
Lincoln
see that. I can
Riley's
see that.
new,
I can
first
see
of
them.
all.
Maybe not
their new
Clemson.
coach.
I can see USC though. Maybe not Clemson, but I can see you because Clemson's
Bruh,
been
you
getting
know they're
bashed
gonna
all
put
year.
Dabo.
It's all
You know
about a
they're throwing
story.
Dabo in there. You know
It's
they
all
are.
about a story.
Man,
Oh,
listen.
Dabo-
Dabo's
after
been
last
doing
year,
this forever.
If they did that,
or-
the
Yeah.
the Big Ten would like it turned like a civil war. The Big Ten like
They would
separate.
do
They'd
nothing.
be
Everybody
so
would
ticked
just
off.
clown you and Samad.
But I'm
Everybody would
so-
just clown you and Samad.
But
Nothing
think-
happened.
You beat. That's just like saying that's just like saying Kentucky. Let's say Kentucky, they have a fairly easy. Nah, anybody
They
SEC.
got to play Georgia.
Let's say, all right, let's just say if Kentucky if they only had to play Georgia, that's it. They only had to play Georgia. It's just Mac. They don't, I mean, it's not what in reality is. Let's imagine. Kentucky only has to face Georgia. They beat Georgia in the SEC championship. They beat Alabama. Do you think Kentucky makes college football playoffs?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same thing with Minnesota. It's the
not.
same exact.
It's
Yes,
not.
it is.
It's
To the
not.
same caliber.
I'm sorry. It's
Kentucky not no blue blood program, bro. They're the
Look,
same.
you just
matter.
named Kentucky beating the top 2 teams in the country. Of course they go.
Right.
Exactly. It's the same
They're
thing.
beating 2 of them.
It's the
two.
same thing with Minnesota. At that point,
No, you
mark my word.
Minnesota just went through that weak schedule that you just named
Penn
out, and then they beat
Penn
one
State,
team.
Penn State, and
Is
Ohio
Penn State top 5?
Penn State will be top 5 by that time. Watch.
All
Even
right,
and especially
all right,
if they beat my boys, which I think they can do. I think they can beat.
I might start writing all this stuff down. You be saying
Right.
Penn State. What week? What week?
Mark
Run the
my
tape
word.
back.
That is week 1, 2, 3. That's 3 weeks from now. So the week after they face me, the week after they face Michigan, Penn State face Michigan. That's when they face. And I'm telling you.
Penn State will be top 5.
Oh, they have a bye
by
week.
the time they play Minnesota.
Yeah. Put it in asterisk if they beat Michigan.
Go.
If they beat Michigan. That's the key.
No, it's not that. You wait. You can't be throwing in extra stuff. You just said they will be top 5.
No, because I've been said that. We can re-listen to this podcast. I said that. I said Penn State will be a top 5 if they beat my boys in blue. They beat my boys in blue, which I do think they can. They'll be top 5. And then if Minnesota wins
that's wild to say about your number 14.
Correct.
I'm serious, bro.
Big fan.
I'm worried about Iowa this week, and I'm worried about Penn State. 2 games I'm worried about. I'm not worried about Michigan State at all. We're gonna beat the crap out of Michigan State. I'm very confident.
Upset.
Who? I'm going to that game. What?
Oh, you really gonna lose. You about to bring all that bad luck from down south. Watch this.
I'm gonna be screaming to that game, but yeah. But that's my hot take for the week, man. I'm telling
Oh, it's hot.
Hey, I like. No, out of all my I've given some wild hot takes, but out of all of them that could come true, this is the one I think that could shock a lot of people. Especially
that would be a very college football thing to happen.
I would love it too. I would love it. As much as I hate to see Michigan go down, I would love it. But I think that's it. We got through today pretty quick, didn't we?
We did.
We got through it pretty quick.
I like it.
I'm proud of y'all.
And we trying to shorten it up for our listeners out there, even though we might have a new format coming out for y'all. Stay tuned.
This is from our scripture from the week. We had a good podcast today. Our scripture from the week comes from Isaiah 41, verse 10. I think we've read this before, but we're going to read it again anyways. It says from the NIV version, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Amen. There you go. So Thursday, man. Tomorrow's Friday. Y'all made it through the week. Look at that. God got you through the week already. The weekend.
God did.
Yeah.
God did.
Well. All right. So Saturday, watch some college football. See my Minnesota Golden Gophers. See what they do. Watch that.
Who's Minnesota Golden Gophers?
I'm tired.
You got possession over every team.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, then my boys in blue. Actually, please don't watch that game. I'm nervous about that. All right. But watch Georgia, watch West Virginia, Oklahoma, watch all the games.
Please watch them out here, man.
NFL, watch games with family, friends, have a good weekend, go to church, do something this weekend. Until next time, we'll see you next Thursday, not Monday, next Thursday. As Jamie says, hit the like, subscribe button. Make sure you follow us on Apple Podcasts. Make sure you follow us on Spotify.
Comment, repost, retweet.
Rate 5 stars,
All
5 stars.
YouTube.
Follow on TikTok, Twitter.
TikTok,
YouTube,
everything.
All that.
Check out. We have a whole bunch of segments now, man. We have so much content out there. You can go back, rewatch it. Pull up our receipts, man. You see something we said, pull up receipts on us. Comment on the post. Engage.
Got the
See what y'all gotta say.
Yeah, tell Tobias how he be tripping on this show, please.
Yeah.
Hey,
we need some humbling.
I can't wait for this Minnesota. I can't wait for this Minnesota thing. I cannot wait. I'm excited about it. All right. Enough talking, y'all. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Peace.
Peace.